You feel like a young gorilla?
Like a young gorilla.
Like your shirt? Like the brand new Raw gear that just dropped?
Yeah, he's a little older. That gorilla's a little older, but yes.
You did up the steroids? Have you
honest,
up the steroids like before?
In the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think was the most like craziest cycle you were running? If you don't mind talking about that or not.
I don't care. I was always afraid to be too aggressive, so I always just fell on the side of like less. 500 tests.
Damn.
The most antibiotic I've ever done was 100 a day.
That's like peak aggressiveness.
Yeah, I mean, probably at 1.2, I would have done test, Anavar, 20 milligrams of Winstraw.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if I've been hanging out with you so much, but I had a feeling like when you said those first two, like Anavar and testosterone, I was like, when you were about to say the third one, I was like, he didn't say Tren or Winstraw, however you pronounce that shit. But I just hung out with you so much, not that you talk about it, but you talk to the community and you tell them, yo, don't do this. But I already know the name. You get me? Like, I'm like, how the fuck do I know the name? I've never done that shit.
He's trying to play out the fact that he takes gear.
I don't think
it's not working the same way.
Nah.
I love that. That's sick. That's sick. No, I respect that.
You told me because my body doesn't adapt properly to steroids. Everybody's body's different. You said that.
Yeah, I respect that.
You said that. You said everybody, like, there's certain people that, like, their body, like, responds better.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. My I don't know what's happening. He's not answering the door.
Yeah, your shit.
He's not responding.
Your shit banging like, please come in.
He's
like, nah, I ain't coming.
Nah.
For some reason, when I got to a point where I was like getting crazier and crazier, I was getting terrible anxiety. Like it was really bad for my fucking brain.
When you were taking steroids?
When I don't know if it was because I knew subconsciously or consciously that like this is not good for you, like in the long run. That when I would go be a little bit more aggressive, I would like innately know this is not healthy for me, and then feel like something bad's gonna happen. So it would scare me from continuing.
I feel like
harder.
I feel like I have really bad anxiety too. So like that's a big reason why I would never want to try steroids, because I just know that like it's also like.
But I'm just speaking to the abuse of it.
Okay.
Because you can do something in a very healthy manner. And now, like I do HRT, I do replacement therapy with Transcend, and that is like way controlled. And I don't feel like that at all, ever. Like I've never felt like that since, you know. So it's just when you're abusing it, it becomes way more complicated for you mentally. Yeah, we're hitting shoulders today. Feeling good.
Did you see Mexico finally beat USA? Oh, you don't keep up with the soccer. So Mexico used to be. Let me like knowledge you in case you haven't watched in a while.
No, he no.
I'm not going to. I wasn't really going to. I was going to act like I was going to.
I was like, he probably has no underwear on, bro.
No underwear on. You see straight dick.
Don't spot me, gang. Yeah. Don't spot me when I'm doing this. Don't spot me.
No, spot you.
Nah, don't spot me. Look at it. Let it fall on me.
Dick right behind you.
Nah,
I'm like, that'd be funny, but then I'm like, oh wait, he doesn't wear underwear.
I wasn't
ever.
really going to pull him all the way down. I was going to act like I was going to. Yes, he wants dick out.
Who did?
Danny Duncan.
Yeah. He did pinch you?
Yeah, we weren't filming.
No way.
Fucking, yeah, dick out.
He just did it just cause?
That fool's just like that. Yeah, he just did it.
He just enjoys it.
Yeah, I guess you probably want to see my dick.
Nah, I'm a dick, and I've done that with my boys, like the girls around, and that funny guy.
You've done it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was a good one. Come on. That depth is insane. At least your breath smells good today. I got a whiff of it. It smells good. You got a whiff of Brad's breath. One bet. Let me at least ask you something before I die.
Before you die?
Yeah. So, you know how we did that part on your podcast, Mommy and Daddy Talk?
Yeah.
What is it called? You know how you answered that question? Did you ask it? Should you be single in your 20s?
No, Sarah did.
Oh, Sarah asked it. You know, you said, should you be single in your 20s? And you like went into full deep ass conversation and you answered it to the T.
Yeah.
Right? I have a question because when I used to work construction, I felt like I was useful. And then I started doing social media and real shit, like, I just feel like I don't have, not that I don't have a purpose, but at the beginning, the first transition, I was like, yo, bro, I'm a bum. Like, you get me? Like, I was still getting, you know, making somewhat money, but I'm like, bro, I'm a bum. Like, because I felt like I was so useful when I was in construction, that now that I'm just doing social media, I'm like, well, this is the easiest job ever. You literally just have to come up with content and you post it. Like construction, like you wake up early, you have a sense of purpose, you go, you build houses, that houses belong to somebody.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do people come up to you and what do they say to you about your content?
No, they say like amazing things, you get me? And I feel amazing, you get me?
What do they say?
They're like, oh, bro, like it really gets me through tough times.
Yeah.
And it feels like when they say that, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm doing something useful in my life.
Yeah.
When they say that, you get me? But when I'm just by myself alone, I'm like, damn, bro, like I could be doing more. You know what I mean? Like I look at the time, I'm like, damn, it's 9. Right now, we'd be like an hour into work. You know,
First off, it's natural to always feel like you should be wanting or you could be doing more.
Yeah.
Like, I think innately people just have that in them.
Yeah.
But like you just said, you know, being useful and feeling like you have purpose as far as, because I think that's one of the most important things in life, like, is finding whatever your purpose is, but then also understanding that it's not a linear path. It's something that goes with time. Like right now, for example, when you first started, not right now, but when you first started doing content, you went from I'm useful, I feel purposeful doing the construction. You feel good in a sense because you're accomplishing something that's tangible. Now you went to social media and you're accomplishing something that's more untangible, that you don't have the immediate satisfaction in the day of, oh, I got this job done.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
But what you're doing is not necessarily, we won't call it a higher purpose, but if you're able to, rather than build a house, which is amazing, that can create, like, obviously create a home, it's creating income for all the people working. But what you're doing is a little different now, right? You're able to make content that inspires people to feel like either I can do this for myself, so your purpose is shifting. Yeah. It's about being able to recognize and understand it. Like in life, I think the most important thing is trying to figure out what your purpose is, but also understanding that it is not a straight path. You don't just get it and go, that's it, I'm good. The key, I think, in trying to figure out what your purpose is basically trying to find yourself be in service of others. And so you're just doing it a different way now, right? Because all this stuff amounts to, at the end of the day, not so much what we have, because you'll hear this a million times, the rich people in the world will have all the money, and it falls short of their happiness. Like, it doesn't make them happy. Yeah. They can pay their bills, they can live their life comfortably, and then what else, right? And then why and how are they getting their fulfillment? And oftentimes, like, you'll always hear that story, oh, they have everything and they're still unhappy. They have everything and they still in their life, whatever it is, right? It's because happiness isn't based on how much you have. It's based on how you affect people and how you're of service to others. So now your service is just different. Yeah. And you don't get the immediate, like, when you post content, you're not getting that conversation piece with the audience or whoever's watching you or whoever's seeing, like, you know, like, imagine some fucking kid from Mexico, exactly like you are, who is here illegally, right? Who's like, oh wow, this guy did it, I can do it. And imagine that kid is now taking steps in his life to get there because he saw you do it. Yeah. There's nothing more fulfilling than that, right? You just don't get the immediate gratification of, oh hey bro, you're that guy, because you don't know him. Yeah, because you can't find him directly unless he finds you directly. So at the end of the day, man, like, I think you're killing it, and I think all of us should just be trying to figure out what is making us feel most in service to others. And obviously, you can't just be in service to others and make no money, right? Because I mean, I think you can. I think there are ways you can, but in this case, like, you've parlayed it into also your career, and potentially in building your future. So, I mean, you're doing well, man. Thank you. But it is definitely a thing in life that's like, we're all trying to figure out what that is. We're all trying to figure out what makes us feel just really full. Yeah, I feel like how you said, it's just being able to help somebody or being of service to somebody. Because it feels amazing when someone comes up to me. Like, it really, I'm like, wow, like, I can't believe my dumb ass just doing a video, like, really, like, help them get through something. And that's literally why I post. I always say why I post is because I know there's somebody out there that's watching that, like, even those 10-15 seconds of the stupidest skit I did, they'll be like, they didn't feel sad, you know? Because when you watch it, I feel like even if you're having the worst day of your life and you think something's funny, you're like, you don't think about it for that 10-15 seconds. Yeah. So you really, like, I guess, make a difference. The crazy part about it is sometimes it's all it takes is that 10-15 second, because you can never know exactly where someone's at and exactly what someone's dealing with. And for all you know, that, like, notification or that random scroll in between all the other thoughts in their life, where maybe they lost a girlfriend, they lost a family member, they failed a test, they got fired from a job. All these things are happening and they're like, man, fuck, it's just problem after problem after problem. And that 10-second video, they scroll, they see it, they smile. That little moment just changes the mood maybe just a little bit, to be like, if they can identify with you enough, oh man, maybe I can do something like this, or even this just made me smile. Yeah. And now my mood is different, maybe a little bit for the rest of the day. All of that shit matters. And I'm not saying we got to get more credit, I need to get more credit, you need to get more credit, but we got to give ourselves more credit that, like, it's just so important for us to be able to recognize just like the moments where we're super down and upset about things, that we're able to change it in an instant. Like, you do that with some videos. Like, how many times have you seen some comedy shit where, like, you're having a bad day? Not your shit, someone else's shit, and you're like, oh, it's okay. Yeah. Like, it doesn't erase what's going on, but you feel better. Or maybe it just changes your mood for that. Exactly.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that just goes a long way.
And that's all you need, man. Like, cause like the 10 seconds or the 5 seconds or the 2 minutes, if someone could really understand that, like they have the power and the ability to like get that, you can keep allowing yourself to have that. But it's all about the mentality shift that needs to happen. And a lot of people, obviously, they get caught up in whatever they're getting caught up in, which is totally normal. It's just a matter of going like, all right, but I want to be happy and I want to feel good. Okay, what does that require? I got to change my mindset. It all comes down to that. It's just hard. It's fucking hard because you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it and keep doing it. Because when the bad shit's on you, it doesn't just disappear. You go through waves. But at the same time, it's also important. I think a lot of people don't recognize this. You listeners, like, this is really, really important, actually. I don't think enough, and I know I'm into this. There's times in my life when something bad was going on, and I didn't spend enough time allowing myself to really sit in it and feel it. I would try to find things outside sources to avoid what I was really having to deal with and go through, and that prolonged my ability to really learn and heal from the trauma that I was going through.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
So obviously we're talking about purpose, all these other things, but it's all intertwined. And I think it's just important for people to recognize that you need to be able to find time and really allow yourself to sit in those moments and not just be afraid and run away from them and trying to find comedy or trying to find an outlet, but sit in it and try to understand really why it's affecting you in your life so that you can learn, so that you can actually heal from the shit. And I think if you do that consistently and you constantly try to think about, okay, what's really making me feel purposeful and fulfilled in my life, you keep finding yourself on the right path, even though it's not always hard to stay on. But that's what life's about, brother.
Man, you cooked it down, man. I'm gonna hit this one for you, all right?
Yeah, hit it.
If I don't hit that shit, don't spawn me, because I know you're not wearing boxers.
I'm gonna let you
Nah,
die.
yeah, let me die, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're not wearing boxers.
If he dies, he dies.
And someone else spot me.
I got you, brother. Don't worry. I'm gonna put it on your head.
I'm gonna keep it on. I think I only got one, but we'll see.
Nah, you got it.
My. Puta, I'm shaking like a bitch.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm shaking like I had an orgasm.
Why'd you give up?
Bro, did you see my hands
Who
wobbling?
gives a fuck?
I was.
Who gives a fuck?
You saw that shit?
Should've went at least 2.
Nah, bro, you saw my hands wobbling?
Yeah,
I've never felt my hands wobble like that. Dead ass. I've never felt.
Bro.
You're a pussy.
How you hit that shit then?
All right, hold on. See? That shit was easy.
Stupid.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'll go again. Let me lock in again. Let me lock in.
At least 2.
At least two, huh? I hold.
Bro, you did hoe.
I'm sorry.
You had that. That shit was easy. That went up easy.
That real shit. My hands were wobbling. I don't know what happened there.
Your wrists were wobbling?
No, my shoulders. I never been shot like that, guy. That's right. I'd rather let this shit fall on my chest.
Got 2, come on.
1, 2, 3.
Go, press. Yep, go. Again. Same thing. Press. There we go. That was all you. Fuck yeah. That was good shit. That was strong.
Fucking heavy.
Talk about it. So good. Come on. This motherfucker. That's ridiculous.
Come on.
Ever just pick your girl up and military press her vagina onto your face? Ever? I feel like you would do something like that. You know what I mean? Get like 50 reps.
You
in
freaky
real
as hell.
quick. What?
Only on Fridays.
So like recently, Diego's birthday is coming up on Friday, right? And he left to Japan, so I couldn't be with him, because I can't travel to Japan. So I gave him a sex book with 100 different positions.
You know what's
he's turning
weird about-
20. He's turning 25 though. I said pick 25 positions. I got you with them for every year of
I'm
life.
so confused. Like, at what point does a dude give his friend a sex position? But
It was at
he's like a-
Spencer's. It was on sale.
yeah, I get why. I hear
It
that.
was on
but-
sale. It was like
yeah,
$7.
but it just feels like a gift that like a girlfriend would give a boyfriend, or a boyfriend would give a girlfriend, or a boyfriend would give a boyfriend.
But I'm going to the point, like, screw me being a male or screw me being like someone being a female. I'm going to the point where like
where you want to have intercourse with
I
them.
saw the sex position,
And you were like, me
and
and Diego
not
would
once,
go crazy
and
right
not
here.
once did I see that position you were just talking about. That could be your position, the Bradley Martyn position.
Oh, so this wasn't about you and Diego.
No, it wasn't about me and
being
you. It was
lovers.
about me and you.
How many positions was in the book?
I swear, I think, if
100?
I'm not mistaken, 99.
So you'd
So
have
you're
been
missing
100.
one.
You'd have been 100
You could be the 100.
So put a girl like this, hold her,
Yeah. Just
and slurp.
and just press. Wait, what do you mean you got him with them?
whatever you want that to mean. I'm gonna use the restroom. I think I shit myself after that said.
I'm telling you, at some point, I actually stand by this. A nice bag, a nice wallet,
No, you probably feel great. Yeah.
It's just because it lasts. That's just, bro, I've had the bag for 8 years.
This is the one that's at your house recently?
Same bag, 8 years. So the shit just lasts.
Yeah.
That's literally the only reason why. Because I've bought other bags and it like eventually falls apart. Trust me, man, I'm not a fucking...
No, I know. I could tell. I feel like when you look great, it doesn't really matter what you wear. You get me though? Like not trying to like glaze your shit.
Bro, you're always glazing
my
Brad,
God, man, fuck
bro.
yeah, man. I'm just saying when you look good,
Bro.
like, you know, it doesn't matter what you put on. Ah, man. Ah, fuck you. Sit down. Nah, I'm okay.
I got some lube in my truck.
Now, why the fuck you got lube in your truck?
Right there.
Oh, don't you have a house? Why do you need it for your truck?
Because you gotta do it in the truck.
Don't you have a house? It's hilarious. You're not 19.
You gotta do it on the go sometimes in the truck.
He said, don't you have a house?
Well, we gotta do it when I'm driving sometimes and stuff,
Go
you
to
know?
your house, bro. Fuck at your house. You're gonna get caught one day. Yeah, but I'm young.
Sure.
I was young. I'm
The only
young.
person that probably never fucked in the car is him because he ain't fitting in it fucking right in a car for sure.
Yeah,
Nah, you was fucking your Impala, you told me.
I have. That was the first. That was when I lost my virginity.
What's that new restaurant they're building right next door to?
Canes. That's a Canes.
Canes?
Yep.
Raising Canes?
Raising open.
There's a Raising Canes
Oh,
right
shit.
next to the gym. Let's fucking do this.
I'm down to go eat.
Yeah.
Wow. I know you're excited.
I'm not gonna eat. I'm on a diet.
Yeah, okay. Jim, zoo culture? Dude, we're eating good. We're eating good over here. I know you're excited.
I know you're gonna get bigger.
I know you're
If you see
excited.
Brad bulking up, it's because he's coming.
I know
to
you're excited. Super excited.
I may or may not be excited.
Here, it's like 40 grams of sugar. Why?
See, I don't eat with you, bro. You just judge.
Get like get a tea or something, bro. Try to even more than it. Nah, unsweet. Look at this here. That's what you need. Put some ice in there.
That's crazy. That's what you need.
Yeah, bro. You can't drink 40 grams of sugar.
Unsweet?
Right.
This one?
Yeah, unsweet. There you go. There you go. Smile too. Smile. Smile while you get it. Yeah. Don't look fucking sad.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing
I thought
that.
Cannon was mean at Nashville.